I really got no introduction other than let's just get this over with. Before I start this, the reason why this is a top 9s list instead of a top 10s list is because I already gave away the most dysfunctional episode, and that is Cosmo's Rules. I really hate that episode. If you haven't watched that video, then you probably need to take a look at this before getting to this video. Anyway, I'm Lonely Fatboy 48 here, and this is the top 9 most dysfunctional Fairly Odd Parents episodes. Number 9, Poof's Playdate. This is one of the only episodes that actually has focus on Poof, but this episode doesn't have any originality at all. You pretty much see this stuff before. The Tom and Jerry gimmick, well, Tom and Jerry just trying to get the baby back to the house and stuff like that. Except that those 8 or 9 babies that Timmy has to catch. And the reason why this is really low on this list is because of a number of reasons. First is Poof. Poof really doesn't contribute anything in the show. Why? Because ever since Fairly Odd Baby, that episode was actually the only episodes that I actually like, and I might talk about that in the future, but for episodes after that, he really has no purpose anymore. It made me really understand why he isn't in the 10th season. I just got nothing to say about this character, but he may be cute, but he is pointless. He is just pointless. And that's not even the most dysfunctional thing about this episode. And despite how cute it is, it just gets worse. It gets even more worse, especially Timmy's parents. Now, Dad is understandable, but Mom, oh my god. They really made Mom completely dumb in the seasonal Y era. And during most of this time, there was so much chaos, and then the parents just obviously and clichély don't see it. You pretty much see this before. Well, Mom and Dad just doesn't see the fairies at all. Look, the problem with this is that even with baby form, no one should see fairies at all. Seriously, I don't care if Mom and Dad are completely blind. It just doesn't work. In fact, it just makes the episode even more worse. Anyway, let's talk about the ending. Everyone just completely ignored the fact that Timmy turned everyone into babies. I'm not making this up. I am serious. Ugh, my god. Where do I even begin with this? They literally made everyone completely stupid. Look, I know I didn't talk about this episode a lot, but it's cliched. It's just that everyone is just completely going all over the place, and then Timmy's parents are completely out of their minds now, to the point where they're just starting to become more ruthless to Timmy, and just doesn't care about their son anymore. And, oh my god. I really can't stand this episode anymore, especially Timmy's parents. And no, Timmy, you saying unbelievable in front of your parents does not excuse everything. Moving on. Number 8. It's a Wishful Life. Now, some of my subscribers requested me to do one of these episodes. So that's why this is a top 9s list instead of a top 4 list. Anyway, this episode is just so dysfunctionally bad, but the reason why this episode is really low on this list is because there's other episodes that are even worse than this. But we'll get to them when we get to them. Let's just talk about how Timmy is treated. When Timmy made painting, it just got worse for him because no one appreciated that either. And then, when Timmy bought AJ a completely expensive computer, he just throws it away because it was obsolete. Really? Okay, here's the solution to do this. Just say it's a good present and then sell it and use the money to buy something else. Yes, I know it's mean, but it's the only option to do. Not just completely trashing on someone else's face who brought it for you. This is pretty much one of my most hated things in this episode. Anyway, the last part is when Timmy made a very gorgeous garden for his parents. And then guess what? Apparently the contest was supposed to be the worst front yard contest. Stupid. Just stupid. I got nothing. It's just stupid. Anyway, Timmy Turner is so upset that he wished that he would never been born. Timmy Turner, what are you doing? And then we cut to Life Without Timmy Turner. Really, this is one of the most meanest things I've ever seen, even from season 5. Now, just so you know, I wasn't planning to pick any episodes before 2008, but I just wanted to give my subs what they want. So, here you go. Why do I have to begin with this? This is just sad. Really sad. I'm not even going to talk about most of this episode because it's just sad of how Timmy is just completely forgotten about and just how he gets treated. I mean, seriously. I mean, is this for real? Like, seriously. I just got nothing. I mean, why would the Wires would go against Timmy Turner even before Fairy Odd Baby? Just why? I mean, I know that Timmy Turner is completely upset, but it was in a bad way. A very bad way because of the Wires. And apparently, it was all Jorgen Von Stranko's test. Oh my god. Is this supposed to give Timmy Turner a lesson? Because it isn't. He's just upset that no one's appreciating his help. Unbelievable. Seriously, Timmy Turner is supposed to be an average kid. And just so you know, later in this list, they're gonna make Timmy Turner awful. Just pretty bad. That episode is even worse than this episode, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyway, what are my thoughts on this episode? 1. Just 1. Even if this is not a season 1 episode, it's just 1. Why would the Wires do this to Timmy? Like, seriously. You know what's worse about this episode? I got nothing. And that's not an asshole. I'm serious. I really got nothing because Timmy Turner is supposed to be respectful, and of how he gets treated in this episode is just sad. I mean, the fact that Timmy Turner wishes that he wants to be born again, it just makes everyone else's life even worse. It's just wrong. I just don't like it that way. I just don't. I know I didn't get a lot of explanation about this, but it's one of my subs requests, and I wanted to help my subs and the people who hate episodes like this. Anyway, number 7, Booby-Trapped. This is one of the only episodes that I ever watched in the 10th season, and this is unfortunately my only episode I ever watched from season 10. Just so you know, I barely watched season 10 at all, so this is the only episode that I'm gonna put in. Anyway, this is Booby-Trapped. Well, I meet Chloe and her parents. Oh my. I got nothing too. This show is so dysfunctional, I just got nothing to say about it anymore. This is Chloe's parents, and guess what they do? They took Chloe's and Timmy's fairies for no reason. I'm not skipping anything, I am serious. Look, I know that Chloe's parents don't know the animals that Chloe have, but seriously, why? Why would they steal them from Chloe? Like, come on. Especially that's Timmy's fairies. Yes, I know, Timmy has a shell. Blah, blah, blah. I get it. But seriously, and remember this. It just kinda makes the episode even more worse and even more dysfunctional. I mean, I just cannot believe that even in season 10, without Poof and Sparky, this show can even be more dysfunctional than ever. And then when Timmy and Chloe has one of the wands, they try to wish for it and then it just gets out of control. Okay, there was an episode where Timmy Turner has a wand of his own. And not only that, he knows what to do with it. So what's going on here? Like, come on. Seriously. Is this just to make the episode even go even longer? Just so you know, this episode is a 22-minute episode. Oh my god. More time being wasted. For me. And for everyone who watches this show. Ugh. And back with Chloe's parents, they just completely throw away Cosmo and Wanda. Yes, I know. They're animals, and they don't know that they're fairies, but seriously. What is this about? Like, seriously, why did this episode need to exist? Oh wait, I get it. They ran out of ideas. That's why I had to squish in everything for season 10. I'll talk about all this at the end of this list. Anyway, Chloe and Timmy just get into dangerous situations, and that's not even the problem with that. You wanna know what my biggest problem with this episode, the most dysfunctional thing? No, I'm gonna get to that later.